we're always being called to compare ourselves to other people, that we're in constant competition with others. But to me, progress is very personal. And if you take a metric like the number of sales that you've landed, so well, that person has got 10 people that he's got into his funnel now who are going to pay him. So, well, okay, how much are those clients paying him? Oh, $100. So okay, yeah, nice, good start. Well, I've got 5 clients who are lined up, and guess what? I'm going to charge them $1,000. So that means that he's making 1,000, and I'm making 5,000. Because the thing is, we don't get paid on what we do. We get paid on what we can do for the client. But I'll tell you something personal that you do get paid for. You get paid for the person that you are. And people just gloss over and skirt over and race past the personal journey that will make you more confident, slicker, more resilient, more charismatic. And so your offer becomes something more than just a financial transaction. It could become a friendship. It could become a collaboration where you work on a completely new project with somebody. And in order to do that, you have to establish what it is that's really holding you back. And one of the things that I realize is the exceptional levels of anger that I felt about a lot of different things, actually. And I was just wandering along the path a few minutes ago, and I'm very, very excited, actually. I'm really, really excited, because my parents are moving back to the village that we all grew up in as a family. And I left that village in 2000. They left and sold up the family house in 2003. And we've all been in our respective parts of the country. And now, you know, I'm the vanguard spirit that has brought us back to the village where we spent most of our family life together. And now they've got a brand new house in a completely different part of the village. And this comes actually with its own advantages, because there's more of a community feel, actually, in this spot where they're going to live. And they've already met their next door neighbour. She's a very, very friendly retired lady, and completely different view of the surrounding landscape. And the thing is, my mission over the next, I say 5 to 10 years, is to actually buy back the family house myself, which is actually one of the things that I felt really angry about. Was, my God, we had this incredible house on the best road in the whole of the village, and the brilliant views and the huge gardens, blah, 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 blah. And I felt so angry, it's unbelievably angry that my parents had sold it. But the thing is, everything that happens, it has to happen in the order that it comes, so that we can learn the lessons, and actually through that become the people that we really are. Because the way that I see it now, actually, is that it will be such a crowning glory for me to actually build various businesses and invest in various things, that I can actually build up my own wealth, so that I can be a truly independent and free man. And I'm actually, where I was really, really angry and resentful, and have to say, alongside all of that, incredibly ungrateful for all of the fantastic things that my family have bestowed upon me. I'm tremendously proud of what they've done and everything that they've achieved, and I get to add to the family legacy. Now, the thing is, neither my sister nor I have children, but I know that with the work that I'm going to do over the next decade, whatever happens politically or culturally, I know that even in the gravest of times, if you want to succeed, we have seen in history that people always have if they're determined. And that's really the thing about becoming the person that you're meant to be. Everything that has preceded you has absolutely 100% had to happen that way. And we talk about competition. You see all people saying, oh, you know, people have outcompeted you today. They've done more work than you. It's like, wow, okay. Still doesn't change anything, does it? Because the point is, it's not about what other people are doing. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? How much effort are you putting in? How passionate are you about your mission? Those are the questions to ask. Comparison is the thief of joy because you can't change what other people do at all, and you don't know their circumstances. Everybody keeps saying that we're competing against each other, but we're all individual people. We all have different backgrounds. We all have different skills. We all have different ways of doing things. And there's a real desperation that I hear in a lot of people's voices. And admittedly, these voices that I'm talking about are largely, you know, the very, very young people on Twitter. And I'm not saying that in a patronizing way, but I've got 20 years on these people, and I've already done a lot of stuff. And this is my time to put it all together. So always think about what you're doing in your life according to your schedule, according to what you've already done, what you've already learnt, the people that you've known, the lessons that you've taken from that. Just keep putting it all together. Keep putting it all together. It's never, ever, ever too late. It's actually not. It's not about time. It really isn't. Look, the sun is shining through and agreeing with me. It is not about time. It is about how you put it together, and it's about pacing. This is a really big thing that I have learned, is that I have never made more progress than recently with growing followers, producing content, like I have in recent weeks, because I slowed down the pace, not increased it. And that doesn't mean that I'm doing less work. The fact that I've slowed down the pace means that I can do things more peacefully, in a more focused way. I'm not frantically and desperately trying to get everything done all in one go, and as a result falling flat on my arse, which I've done so many times. No. Slow, peaceful, steady pace. Never seen more growth. I swear, it sounds like a contradiction. It is a total paradox. But that's it. The more peacefully and focused you are, the more peaceful you are and the more focused you are on what it is that you need to do, the easier and simpler it is to do it. So always, always, always focus on what you are doing, because you can't change the pace that other people work at. You're never going to be those other people. You are always and only ever going to be you. So start to focus on what it is that you're doing, what you really, really want to do. Be honest and genuine about that, and work for the things that make your heart sing. Because I guarantee you, if you really, really want to do it, you can.